Most AI agents can use a browser. What they usually don't understand is the internal software your team relies on every day. Here, I'm using Nimbus to record the real workflow inside the factory maintenance system. It's capturing how I found the repair issue, check whether the needed spare parts is in stock, and update the work order with the next step. And when that context isn't visible on screen, Nimbus asks a few quick questions so the next agent has a full picture. Now that we've recorded our workflow, we can see exactly how Nimbus organizes all this information and gets it ready for any AI agent to use. Let's look into the one we just did. So first, we can see that Nimbus creates a general overview for agents. It also finds and identifies tasks within the workflow. We can see here that Nimbus actually identified 2 tasks. So let's click into the first one. We can see that Nimbus found that we were trying to verify parts and update work orders. It provides a description for the agents and gives it context, including the goal, any inputs used, and the outcome of the task. It then breaks up the tasks into steps, in this case, 14 different steps. And this allows the agent to know exactly what menus to open, what pages to navigate, and where to find any submenus or any other thing it needs to complete this task. As you record workflows, Nimbus creates platform knowledge. This example is Metroless, an internal factory maintenance system. I'm just doing normal work and Nimbus is learning how this platform is actually used. It learns how assets map to work orders, where parts get checked, and what context matters when something needs to be updated. So when an agent gets a related task later, it is not starting from zero. It already understands how to navigate the software. This morning, I recorded how I make a study guide. I log into Canvas, download the week's readings, and use Notebook LM to generate flashcards and an audio overview. Now, Claude is trying to do the same thing without Nimbus, and it fails fast. It misses the right institution URL, it can't infer the course layout because every professor structures Canvas differently, and it starts burning tokens on trial and error across modules, files, and assignments. Then it falls back to Python and text-to-speech, which is not how I actually do the task. The model is capable, it just doesn't have my context. Now watch the same task with Nimbus. I don't have to restate the institution URL, the course layout, or where the readings live. Claude uses Nimbus MCP to recover that context from the session I recorded earlier. So it opens the right site, goes to the right course, skips the folders I normally ignore, pulls the actual reading, and moves into Notebook LM using the path I actually use. That's the difference. Not rigid replay, but enough context to handle related work inside the same platform. Agent Notes makes this compound over time. In this example, I just told my agent every time it creates a notebook, it should rename it to the name of that class, as that's a convention I use. If I or another agent finds a shortcut, workaround, or convention, we can leave it behind for the next run. So instead of rediscovering the same details every time, the agent starts from what the last run already learned. Without Nimbus, your AI agent is flying blind. With Nimbus, it starts with platform knowledge, prior context, and notes from earlier runs.